Now once after that I will come to Blender and I have this plus button here, and if you see the VFX there is a motion tracking. So I will click on this. At that time you can see the motion tracking workspace is opened. So here where we are doing the tracking. Okay, so as an initial step what I will do, I will select all the images from here. So you can see the images are selected and I will just click and drag it to this. So it has all the image sequence which I took it from the After Effects. Now once it is added here, then it's time to go for render. So you can see the render engine is Eevee, that I will change it to cycles. Device is CPU, that I will change it to GPU compute. And if you come down, there is a color management, that I will change from AGX to standard. So this is changed and you can see you will get good amount of color here. Okay, now if you check here on the timeline, it is not fetched properly. That's why what I'm doing, I will click on this prefetch and the video it will be fetched properly. Once this is done, it's time to give pattern size and search size. Let me keep 21 and 71 for now. And also make sure like you can select the motion model. Right now it is location, you can select affine, but right now I'm just focusing on location, rotation and scale. That's why I'm selecting location, rotation and scale. Then also you can check this normalize, and it's time to detect the feature. Now I will come to the first frame. If I check the first frame, I don't have anything. So the frames are starting, in my case it is from 2. That's why I'm keeping at 2. Then I will click on detect feature. Now you can see the Blender is trying to get tracking keys on this footage, and I will click on this forward track. Forward tracking is done. Then it's time to detect feature again from the last frame. So the keys are detected and I will click on this backward track again. Now this is fine, forward and backward is done. Let me come to somewhere at the center, or I will take 2 points from here on 90 and 180. That's why right now I'm keeping at 90. Then I will click on detect feature again. So the keys are detected here. I will click on forward track. Then I will take the key at the same 90. I will keep the cursor at 90. Then I will click backward track. So this is also done. I will go to somewhere on 180 and I will detect the feature again. Now I will click forward track. I will come back to 180. I will click backward track. So these are more than enough. If you see, I have lot of tracking data. If you want, you can manually delete each noisy data, but instead what I am doing, I will go to solve. You can give the keyframe A and B. So right now it is 1 and 30. So right now what I will do, I will keep 1, and in my case I have almost 600 frames, but I will keep almost 250 for now. So this is enough. So 1 to 250 I kept, and I will check focal length, optical center and radial distortion. Then if I click on solve camera motion, it will try to solve the tracking data. Now you can see the solve error is 6.91. It is very huge. We should try to get almost 0.5 or less than that. That's why what I'm doing, let me come to cleanup and I will try to filter the track. Now I will get noisy tracks here. Then I will delete this one by hitting X, then delete. Then once after this, if I try to solve the camera again, now you can see solve error is 0.45. This is pretty much good. Now what I will do, I will go to orientation. Now in orientation, you can see we can able to add the floors and all. That's why what I will do, I will add the floors. In order to add the floor, we should have at least 3 points for that. So that what I'm doing, I will select this and this one, and I will click floor. This floor is added, and now it's time to add the origin. So I will select this one as a origin and I will hit set origin. So the origin also added, and now we should tell where is the x direction. Now as this origin is here, I will tell this is the x direction, from origin to here is the x direction. So I will select this particular point and I will hit set x axis. So this is the x axis right now. So once after that, it's time to give the scale value. So what I will do, I will select this to this and I will tell from here to here it is almost 3 meter. So I will give it as 3, then I will hit set scale. So the scale is also added, and now it's time to add background as well as tracking scene. So both is added here, and on our tracking data everything is done. Now I can go to layout, and if I hit 0, you can see I can able to see the background, and if I play, everything is proper.